Bray Wyatt has passed away. And I'm really sad to hear about it from the very beginning, since last month in August. Bray Wyatt was a family man and a real good man to talk to at times. But whenever he was in this ring, either on TNW or ACW, it didn't matter, because Bray Wyatt will forever be known as one of the greatest of all time in this business. And as this moving on, folks, Bray Wyatt's goal every night was to give all of you one of the greatest matches of all time. And no matter what, he really did deliver it by giving you guys and everyone at home one of the greatest matches of all time since last summer, including last month in August. Sorry about that. I'm real emotional about this, but not only will we have a tribute show here on TNW for Bray Wyatt, but we will also have one on ACW coming up tomorrow. And we want to thank you all for your support and your patience, because no matter what, it has always been a hard week for all of us here at TNW, along with ACW and HWF. And knowing this Thursday we will pay tribute to the late great Terry Funk. And now, a moment of silence as we ring the bell 10 times in honor of the late great Bray Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tuesday Night War TNW. Hello everyone, I'm your commentator MJ. We're coming alive all the way from Little Rock, Arkansas, the home state of one of the greatest YouTubers of all time, Charles Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 219 pounds, he is the TNW International World Heavyweight Champion, GGP! Well, what a wild ride it has been for GGP and Melina after that amazing performance last month. And that was an amazing night for GGP. And of course, Melina winning the TNW Women's Championship. But speaking of which, it's the debut tonight of one of the greatest sensational superstars since ACW, Damien Shadows. Let's check this out. Uh-oh. Being accompanied to ring by IMP members, Millie and Luna. My goodness. Wow. Look at the confidence flowing from this young man and his opponent. From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 222 pounds, Damien Shadows! Damien Shadows being accompanied to ring by IMP members Millie and Luna, the former ACW Women's Tag Team Champions, let alone Damien Shadows' performance as an ACW Next Generation Champion and deemed one of the greatest champions in ACW's history. No doubt about it, though, folks. Things have really intensified here tonight. And what an emotional speech from Cool 412, saying a lot he had to say about the late, great Bray Wyatt. I mean, no doubt about it, Bray Wyatt is a family man, one of the greatest individuals you'll ever want to meet outside the wrestling world. And no doubt about it, we're paying homage tonight to the late, great Bray Wyatt. No doubt about it, Bray Wyatt has done it all for this business. A big man with a big heart on his sleeve, and no doubt about it. And right now, though, Millie and Luna already out here in support for Damien Shadows. the former ACW Women's Tag Team Champions, one of the greatest champions already, participated last month at Summer, July, and August. During that Summer, July Rumble, pulled off an amazing performance, did they both, no doubt about it. Yet, though, on the other hand, though, Dizora, already the TNW Summer, July Money in the Bank briefcase holder, and there's no doubt about it in my mind here, folks. Some people are already disrespected us, but however, we're not going to stop because this is TNW, ACW, and HWF at its best. And no doubt about it, this is the place to be at. And no doubt about it, this is the real deal here, folks. But never mind about that. But right now, though, we got to pay attention to this amazing debut we are going to witness as Damien Shadows goes one-on-one with the TNW International World Heavyweight Champion, GGP. And speaking of which, folks, we already know that coming up next, that the Dark Prince, Dizora, will make his TNW in-ring debut against the TNW Hall of Famer and legend in the form of Shadow Fiend. Here we go, match underway, running D-lift by Damien Shadows. Big right hand by GGP in the meantime, though. Dominating the fight as Damien Shadows looks to be in trouble. Going up against a TNW legend already in the business. No doubt about it. GGP, still the most dominating TNW International World Heavyweight Champion in the history books. No doubt about it. Former two-time GWE champion. Already right now a two-time TNW International World Heavyweight Champion. Holds the record as a four-time world champion in the history of this business. You know that about it, though. GGP still holds the record as one of the most dominating champions in history. Oh, Damien Shadows back to his feet, though, as GGP got too confident. Yeah, well, GGP got launched right in the corner. And Damien running knee-lift right to the face of GGP. You know that about it. GGP in trouble now. Whoa. Kick to the gut. Clothesline. Knocks him down. And there's a face buster. And GGP screaming out to him, "Welcome to TNW, kid." And GGP, oh my God, thinking suicide dive, but Damien Shadows with the wherewithal to reverse it. No doubt about it. Damien Shadows now using the outside to his advantage, like how he did things back in ACW. No doubt about it. The Prince of Darkness, Shadow Fiend, goes one-on-one with the Dark Prince. This is a TNW dream match. No doubt about it. Coming up next after this match is all said and done. Referee at 5 and a running senton, paying homage to Bray Wyatt right there with that running senton. Shades of the late great Bray Wyatt. What a fitting tribute right there by Damien Shadows. Referee at 7. Referee at 8. Millie in the way, referee telling both men to get back in, and they did. Break the referee's count. GGP with a DDT. No doubt about it right there. That DDT did the damage. Uh-oh. GGP going for it. Sharpshooter. 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 Locked in on Damien Shadows. Yeah, is Damien going to escape those holders? Is he going to tap? I don't know. Referee there to check on the submission. Just look at Damien fighting it. Whoa. Damien Shadows escaping the sharpshooter. There's a knockdown. And Damien getting confident here. Not a good idea, kid. Bad idea, Rook. And right now, though, Damien Shadows in trouble. And GGP picking him up again. Oh, looking for the pile driver. Shades of the late, great Terry Funk. Oh, this is a double tribute right there to both great individuals. And GGP thought he had it as Damien Shadows kicked out at 2.5. Unbelievable. Belly to back suplex by Damien Shadows, continuing to dominate the fight. And Damien Shadows with a suicide dive from out of nowhere, my God. Man, what a shot by Damien Shadows with that suicide dive, taking GGP down. I guess he's showing GGP how it's done, like how he did it back in ACW. And a suplex. And oh, GGP coming back here as Millie trying to support one of her friends from the ACW days. You know that about it. Referee there to tell both men to get back in the ring. And Damien Shadows telling GGP, come on. Is that all you got? And Damien taking something out of CM Punk's playbook with that afterlife maneuver. No! I think Damien Shadows is trying to send GGP to the afterlife, and uh-oh! Damien Shadows in trouble again with another sharpshooter. But Damien was close to the ropes, saving himself. And now Damien hammering away on GGP, and a stomp right in the gut. And he's rocking GGP right here, hitting him right in the head, and he stomps him in the gut, and now slamming his head right in the ring, trying to punish this man. And Damien Shadows up top, body splash, cover, is that it? And Damien Shadows picks up the win on his debut match. Little Rock, Arkansas just exploded after that amazing performance. Here is your winner, Damien Shadows. Damien Shadows victorious on an amazing debut tonight. This was an amazing matchup here, folks. And stick around, we're not even through here yet, because coming up next, the Dark Prince, Dizora, the winner of the Summer July Rumble and the holder of the Summer July Money in the Bank briefcase, as he takes on the TNW legend and Hall of Famer, the Prince of Darkness, Shadow Fiend. Oh, that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. Welcome back live from Little Rock, Arkansas. And already, this has become an amazing night after that amazing performance from Damien Shadows. And here comes the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is good to 4-1 fall. Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 175 pounds. He is the TNW Summer of July Money in the Bank briefcase holder, Dizora. Well, the Dark Prince officially signed over to TNW after winning the briefcase. And this young man is living his dream and officially on TNW. Now that bad, he can cash in for the world title or any title of his choice at any time here on TNW. Now that bad, then that briefcase is a contract to any title you want. And more importantly, for the World Heavyweight Championship. And uh-oh. Here comes the Prince of Darkness, Shadow Fiend. One of the greatest world champions of all time, and his opponent from Illinois, weighing in at 235 pounds, Shadow Fiend. The Prince of Darkness has arrived here on TNW. Now that about it, the Dark Prince versus the Prince of Darkness. This is truly going to be an amazing night, an ultimate dream match that people have been craving for years. No doubt about it, ever since Dizora arrived to the scene onto ACW to win the World Heavyweight title and made a name for himself arriving here to TNW to win the Summer July Money in the Bank Briefcase Rumble. More likely the Summer July Rumble to win the briefcase and be officially signed over to TNW. And no doubt about it, to be the first ever Beyblader to ever done it. And there's no doubt about it in my mind here, folks. This has been an amazing night thus far here from Little Rock, Arkansas. And something tells me right down the road that this is going to be an amazing matchup, as we have already witnessed another one as Damien Shadows won his TNW in-ring debut. No doubt about it, against GGP, nevertheless, though. Here we go. One-legged drop kick right to the face of Shadow Fiend. And Damien Shadows did pin the TNW International World Heavyweight Champion. But can Dizora pin a TNW Hall of Famer and a legend? Well, let's find out right here and now. Swinging European uppercut by the young man goes to work on a Hall of Famer and a legend. Now that about it, Dizora, the TNW Summer July Money in the Bank briefcase holder. As every other Beyblader looking on backstage, this has truly become an amazing night thus far here on TNW. No doubt about it. Tiger Akabane already relaxing backstage after an amazing performance he pulled off with Jay Reigns last week, well, late last month in August. And right now, though, this is a fitting tribute to the late, great Bray Wyatt, And these two guys representing the world of darkness. And this is one way to pay homage to Bray Wyatt right here. No doubt about it. With this ultimate dream match. Shades of Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker. No doubt about it. And if you love that match, you're going to love this. We had already, though, Bell Dizora stomping away right on the arm of Shadow Fiend. And there's a knee lift right to the face, and something tells me right down the road, this has already become an amazing night. Wheelbarrow Stunner! The Wheelbarrow Stunner on a legend and a Hall of Famer. Could that be all she wrote right there? No. All right, now, though, Shadow Fiend ain't trying to pass the torch. It looks like Bell Dizora's trying to take the torch. Oh, and a kick to the gut. A big right hand right to the face by the Prince of Darkness. And Shadow Fiend launching the Dark Prince off the rope. Spinebuster! Shades of TJB hand. That was an amazing spinebuster. Back right hand to the face. And now Shadow Fiend looking for that pile driver. And down goes Bell Dizora. And Shadow Fiend may be calling for the end here. Bell hit the right hand on the greatest legend of all time and Hall of Famer. Oh, Shadow Fiend from behind. Back inverted atomic drop. Yeah, well, Bell Dizora needs to rethink his strategy. He's going right up against a legend and a Hall of Famer that's been around TNW for years, since 2015. No doubt about it, the youngest World Heavyweight Champion in history. And Bell Dizora hoping to become the next one. And there's no doubt about it here as Shadow Fiend continues to hammer away on Bell Dizora right here. No doubt about it, picking him up right now. Going right for the snake eyes. And Shadow Fiend, a knee right to the back of Bell Dizora's head, really decimating this fight. No doubt about it, there's an arm drag. There's a kick to the gut, and now Bell actually hammering away right on the mask of Shadow Fiend. Oh, Shadow Fiend saw that one coming. And a sleeper hold, old school classic. And no doubt about it here, and Shadow Fiend may be looking for the end here. Wisely moving Bell Dizora away from the ropes. Uh-oh, look out! Shadow Deathlock! The Shadow Deathlock, fully applied, and he's got it locked in. No doubt about it, fully applied to Bell Dizora. This could be the end for the Dark Prince. But then again, maybe not. The Dark Prince escaped it. And there's a neck breaker. All right, now though, this has truly become an amazing matchup thus far. There's a big right hand. And Bell looking for his finishing maneuver. The inverted facebuster. The same move that won him the World Heavyweight title to defeat Bray Wyatt months ago. And Shadow Fiend got the left shoulder up. About it, Bell Dizora was the last young man in history to ever to face off against Bray Wyatt. And that was a big time moment for Bell. And when Shadow Fiend was the World Heavyweight Champion, he did defend his World Heavyweight title against Bray Wyatt all those years ago in 2016. Well, it was a big time moment for Shadow Fiend to go up against a legend in the history of this business, no doubt about it. Bell on the top rope, body splash, but Shadow Fiend moved out of the way. The big boot. No doubt about it, both these two took on Bray Wyatt, and it was a big-time moment in the history of this business, and there were so many classic battles. And whoa, wait, what a bulldog. And don't forget, Bray Wyatt did represent The Undertaker's new Ministry of Darkness one time years ago in 2017 when The Undertaker was leading the charge against the New Age Outlaws. No doubt about it, Shadow Fiend was there to help. And now, Shadow Fiend, pile driver. The pile driver connected, but it tired both men out. All right, now what the? Ah! Shadow Fiend angered the Dark Prince. Facebuster again connected. All covers that it too. And Bell Dizora picks up the win on his TNW in-ring debut. What an amazing matchup. Here's your winner, Bell Dizora. Well, the Dark Prince defeated the Prince of Darkness, and I think this dream match reached its conclusion. And no doubt about it, this is an ultimate matchup that nobody will ever forget in the TNW record books. Yet though, folks, we're not even through here yet, because stick around. Coming up next, as we see none other. Oh, wait a minute. We're being told it's TJ Behan in one-on-one action. We're being told it's against none other than Eddie Munson. Oh boy, that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next.